Record. Welcome, Reckless Wanderers. This is Robert again, and we are in the second week of Delve League. And I started playing yesterday since I was away for 2 weeks. So there's not a lot of progress that I can show you on my current Delve character. But I have been getting a lot of messages from people asking me how to level the Detonate Dead Totem Chieftain that I played in 3.2, which has gotten stronger in 3.3 and is probably as strong in 3.4. So right before I went traveling, I hopped on the character and I killed Shaper again and did a couple of Guardian fights. And this dude is actually really amazing. He's a really good boss killer. It's a really fast mapper. It's a really safe character. And it's a fun character. But how do you... The build thread that's also linked to this YouTube video has all the endgame stuff and all the items figured out and the passive tree as well. But how do you actually level this guy? And since I have a full reset here, I can actually lead you through the character progression as I would recommend how you level it. I haven't leveled the character myself this way since I tried out a bunch of different things, but I think this way it's going to work out the best. So you're going to start obviously as the Marauder, and you will pick up any dual wield weapon, any two-handed axe, mace, whatever, and you're basically just gonna level with any melee skill that you want. And first you go to Warrior's Blood, and then through the life nodes into Born to Fight. So we have a bit of early attack speed, a bit of accuracy rating, and some strength and some damage early on, which is really good. Then, before you continue upward, you actually want to go through the armor mastery nodes, which is a bit of a stretch, but you will see why this is a good thing. And you head all the way down through the life nodes, through Juggernaut, until this point. This is where you stop, at this strength node, which is right before Blood Magic. You're still using any melee gem, and you start to level up totems. So you start to level up your Ancestral Protector, and later you want to level up your Ancestral War Chief. And you also want to level up in your weapon swap Detonate Dead, or multiple Detonate Deads, depending on how many sockets you have early on. So once you reach that point, you want to go upwards towards the Templar area. You can skip this at the moment because we're not doing totems yet, so you can just walk past that. Walk straight through the Templar area, pick up the life nodes until, I would say, yeah, pick up this life node and then you go left immediately. You go left and you go... No, you don't go left. Sorry, you go up. I'm having the passive tree over here, the finished one, and I'm still not used to the Templars thing. You go through Retribution, through Area of Effect, so the melee skill you want to use should be a melee skill, so an area skill, so you can actually make use of the area nodes over here. So Sunder might be a good contender. And you're just gonna continue straight up through the life cluster all the way until here. Until this point, actually. So you can play Sunder or whatever melee skill you want until this point. So basically you're 1 point away from Blood Magic and you're 1 point away from Ancestral Bond. This is the point where you want to save up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skill points. And once you have 5 skill points, you do this. Blood Magic and Ancestral Bond. And you swap over to Ancestral War Chief totems. So you keep a two-handed weapon equipped, or you have a face breaker or whatever, and you just play dual totems. Ancestral Bond, Blood Magic, you will never have to worry about mana again. You can't use Hatred and Herald of Ash anymore, so while you're leveling with Sunder, I recommend that you use those, but as soon as you spec into Blood Magic, this is not an option anymore. Once you have that, you can start to pick up the totem damage. This is actually pretty beneficial. At that point, Totemic Mastery, this is pretty good early on. And I would also recommend that you travel towards the Witch area to get the totem nodes here pretty early on. And you can still be Ancestral War Chief. Then some point around here, you maybe want to consider picking up some jewels slots. So one good thing to do is actually to go further into the Templar area and grab Light of Divinity. So this is cast speed. This goes more towards spell damage, and Holy Dominion, and head down here to get your jewel socket. And the jewel that you want to get at this point is a Clear Mind, because you're blood magic, which means you have no reserved mana. This blood magic counts as no reserved mana, so you get a ton of spell damage once you switch over to Detonate Dead. And then obviously there's life notes over here that you can pick up. If you find other good jewels, there's another jewel socket that you can pick up here. There's another 2-point jewel that you can pick up here. And if you feel you need more life, you can, for 4 points, get Barbarism over here. And you can also get Bloodless over there. And another 2-point jewel over here. But the jewels, I would say you can wait with the jewels until you actually have good jewels. I'm just picking them up right now because I don't want to forget about them. At any point when you feel comfortable switching over from Warchief totems into Detonate Dead totems, which will be once you have at least a 4-link, maybe even a 5-link, and once you have the Helm Enchant, which is around level 70, you can basically also spec into Elemental Overload and then start to fill out more of the spell damage nodes. So this one is pretty significant. And then up there, this is going to be the more longer stretch, is going through the life nodes all the way up into Heart of Flame. And then there's a bit more life over here. And what else? I think... yeah, the cast speed. This one is pretty important. The dexterity, you're gonna need it depending on the gem setup. You will be pretty dex starved because of the amulet not giving too much dexterity as the rest for the gear. So this dex node will come in handy, and also this one because it gives you movement speed and cast speed. This is really good. And I still have 6 points. Where did I put that into? Ah yeah, there's another totem cluster here. And then the last 3 points. Where the hell did I put those in? Can't even find them anymore, to be honest. Maybe this tree, this tree is actually more point efficient now. And we have 3 points to spare, which is kind of awesome because 115 and we have 118. Yes, yeah, we actually have 3 more points. So let's quickly do that. So all our items are equipped, all our stuff works now. This is all done. This is pretty much the tree that I worked with in 3.2. And I think the one that we want, the 3 skills are these. Yeah, pretty much. Explosive Impact. Makes sense. I was wondering why I didn't pick them up in Path of Building. But there you have it. This is pretty much how you can level this build from like any melee skill into Ancestral Warchief into Detonate Dead totems. Yeah, so I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope you have a wonderful time in Delve. Right now, I am playing a Freeze Pulse character since I have seen this video of this one amazing dude who managed to kill Uber Elder on a Freeze Pulsar. And that looked pretty fun. And since I do like shattering and corpse explosions, I mean herald explosions and everything, and cold damage in general, I wanted to give that a try. But once I get bored of that character, and if I can't kill Uber Elder for whatever reason, my next goal will definitely be to also check out the Detonate Dead guy again, because it was just heaps of fun playing that guy, and knowing that I can defeat any boss in the game except of Uber Elder, which I haven't tried because my standard Atlas isn't set up to do Uber Elder. Yeah, it's a pretty safe pick. And judging by the comments that I got on the build thread, people seem to like it still very much, which holds my hopes up high for the build performing very, very well in Delve. And with that, I am going to leave you. Wish you a wonderful day. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments or on the build thread. And I see you guys in game. Wouldn't it be nice to get another humility? I've gotten one card so far. I also have only ran maybe 10 aqueducts. Not really more. So it's kind of okay. I don't have my hopes up. Not as fast as the BV character. But super fun. This has nothing to do with DD, by the way. You can tune out now. I'm just too lazy to click the stop recording button. Okay, bye guys.